Caught by the drama of Mr. Attlee's short-notice decision to fly to Washington to consult the President, the crowd throngs round his airliner, and representatives of the world's press make the Premier's passage almost impossible as they urge him for a statement.
Can you get down a bit? Well, I'm very much looking forward to seeing Mr. Truman again. It's 5 years since I've seen him, and I'm hoping to renew my acquaintance, and I hope that our talks will be for the general good and for the cause that we all have at heart, the peace of the world. Thank you very much indeed.
As Mrs. Attlee sees the Premier onto the Stratocruiser, minds go back to Chamberlain's flights 12 years ago. The times are as dangerous, the mission as vital. But this time, a friend awaits at journey's end. A final word with the Foreign Secretary, who has postponed a visit to Germany whilst the Premier is away. The engines roar into life, and Mrs. Attlee waves goodbye. At Lake Success, instead of answering the charge of China's aggression in Korea, General Wu is defiant and aggressive. In reply, Sir Gladwin Jebb gives Britain's position and advice.
Our aims in Korea and those of the United Nations and those of the United States are identical. To give effect to the purposes of the United Nations, nothing more and nothing less. Nothing would give us greater pleasure than to withdraw our soldiers and to see a really independent Korean government functioning in Korea before the Peking government makes any irrevocable decision. I would ask them to think many times. Passion is a bad counselor, and advice from interested sources may be a worse counselor still.
In Korea, as the full weight of the air arm is thrown in to delay the advancing hordes of China, the position is grave. Fighting their way out of a trap, the vastly outnumbered United Nations forces are in full retreat. Tanks, artillery, transport, bag and baggage, they retreat. To what? If China throws her full manpower in, there's no way out for them. Sheer weight of numbers must swamp them in the end, unless statesmanship finds the way out. Back at Lake Success, the nations vote to demand China's withdrawal from Korea. One vote against can veto the motion. And once again, Russia closes the door against peace, as Malik raises his hand to vote against. The crisis is summed up by America's Secretary of State, Mr. Dean Acheson.
No one can guarantee that war will not come. The present crisis is extremely serious. Whether reason will prevail depends only partly upon us. We must hope and strive for the best. We must prepare for the worst.